My name is Marie Grochowski. I'm a current undergrad student at Boston University, majoring in biology with specialization in cellular biology, genetics, and molecular biology. The title of the talk is the interaction between like fungi and global migration. So it's basically these completely like unrelated things. I'm trying to link them together about how we can learn from fungi and nature and how that can make us better citizens when it comes to accepting immigrants and the whole issue of like global migration that we're currently encountering. In terms of like the fungal aspect, I currently work in a lab that focuses on like I work on soil and leaves, but the lab itself is about trying to grow like more sustainable fungi and how those can help better the greater Boston area. And in terms of like global migration, like I'm half Ecuadorian, half American, and I grew up in China, so I kind of like have a very like idea of like global migration stuff. So I kind of like linked like two of like the passions I have, and like that's where I grew. And then I realized that like they're actually like very much connected, and they basically like describe me and like what I like in my hobbies.
What lessons could human beings learn from fungi?
Oh, well, I think the main one is resilience. I think that like now, like I feel like everyone has their own issues, their own traumas. Like everyone's always going through stuff, which is very understandable. And sometimes, like including myself, it's like you do really feel like down that you can't keep going, or like everyone around you is just like doing so much better than you. And fungi, on the other hand, like they also like in their own way encounter the same issues than we do. Like think about like global change, like humans taking over their areas, like nature, like they also have their own issues, but at the end of it, they're so resilient. And even if you're walking around, like sometimes you look at some mold or or a mushroom and you're like, how the hell did like it grow in the middle of the city in between like two cracks? Like they're very resilient and they're very good like finding like resources and like scavenging and like they literally like transform death to life. Like they're like the most resilient thing that is out there, and I think we can learn a lot from that.
And so, to move on with that, how does your talk allow you to come alive relating to the theme of the TEDxBU?
Yeah, so obviously right now, as everyone's aware, there are so many issues going on in the world, like Russia and Ukraine. A lot of people have forgotten. It's clearly not forgotten. Like it's still very much happening. Israel and Palestine. Like I feel like overall, like there's so many things going on. Like I have friends graduating that they're like, I don't know what I'm gonna do." Like, and I feel like overall, like I feel like a lot of people are like their soul is dying. Like they're just like that spark that they have. Like what I can I'm a college student. It's like when you're first your freshman year, like you're so excited, you're gonna change the world. And now it's end of spring semester. One of your classes is not going so great. Like that spark is kind of dead. And then with this talk and thinking about like these like simple, like not simple, but like these like tiny little mushrooms, this tiny little fungi, this mycelium, like, and then like they're just doing their thing, they're happy, they're resilient, and like just like realizing that like I can have that too is like me coming alive or like trying to like re-spark that and realizing that like what I'm going through right now, it's not everything. Like it's gonna pass through, and just like how these like fungi and like these mycelium, like it's I just have to be resilient. Like my spark might not come immediately, but like I just have like by looking at something and realizing that like this is similar to me. Like we're completely different, but we're so similar. And like this is doing fine, I will be fine. Well, since we already had a first rehearsal, I don't want to talk just about my talk, but all the other talks are actually really good. It's a lot of passionate people wanting to talk about what they think is meaningful for them. Also, another thing is that like we're not doing this for like a financial purpose, right? Like we're not getting paid. We're like literally like volunteering our time. It's genuinely our passion. I feel like that's so much more valuable in itself. Like that you'll actually like no one is selling anything. No one is trying to like get you to do anything. It's literally just like ideas. And I think that nowadays, like even if you're on social media, like everyone's trying to sell you something. You go outside, like it's a constant like interchange, like I get something, you get something, but this is like such a space in which like people can just genuinely like be themselves and listen to like good ideas that people are actually passionate about, and all the other people are amazing. I've had a chance to like talk to most of them, and I think it's just be a really cool event. I'm Marie Grochowski, a TEDx speaker at this year's event. Just come down on April 20th. We're so excited to have you. Hope to see you guys there.